name is George. I'm a student in AS 105, Alien Worlds class. This is my Worlds in Context Multimedia project. Today I'll be interviewing my good friend. To start off this interview, do you mind if I ask you your name, the school you go to, and the major that you're currently studying?
Yeah, my name's Caitlin Grow. I currently attend Binghamton University and I'm studying electrical engineering.
Perfect. Then to actually kick off this interview, I was just wondering, do you ever think there was water on Mars?
I think there probably was. Yeah.
Do you think there is currently water on Mars?
Um, there could be. I think it might be frozen, but I think it's there.
Where have you learned about this?
And my high school science classes, and I've seen it in a couple of movies as well.
Do you remember those movies or no?
Not, I don't remember the names particularly. I just remember seeing scenes where they found ice on Mars.
If there is water on Mars, do you think us humans could ever eventually live there at some point?
I think it's possible. I mean, humans need water to survive, right? And water to grow food. So I think there's a solid chance that we could find a way to live there if we had to.
In general, do you think other planets in our solar system might have water on them?
I mean, apart from Earth, obviously, I think that there's a pretty low chance that other planets have water, and I think we would know about it because of the amount of exploration we've done. But I think that there's definitely a chance that it's outside of our solar system.
Uh, is there any like reason why you think astronomers might believe there might be water on Mars?
I mean, we've sent rovers and done tests and stuff. That's like the most knowledge I have about it, but I do know that there have been like experiments and tests on Mars to see if there was water.
And then just to end off this interview, do you have any questions for me potentially?
Yeah, I mean, if I could ask you one question, I would say, do you think there's still liquid water on Mars, or is it all frozen? If there's any there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
For decades, scientists have been chasing one important question: was there or is there water on the planet Mars? Using powerful telescopes, rovers, and orbiters, they have found the answer to that question. In 1963, scientists made the first detection of water vapor in Mars's atmosphere by using powerful Earth-based telescopes. Astronomers at the Mount Wilson Observatory captured infrared spectrograms of the planet and identified faint chemicals signatures that matched water vapor. These readings showed weak spectral lines shifting slightly as Earth and Mars moved, which was proof that the signal was coming from Mars itself. The single observation opened the doors to decades of exploration into Mars's climate and potential to support living beings. Looking forward to the turn of the century, NASA's Mars Global Surveyor sent back shocking images revealing thick, layered rock formations inside craters and valleys across the planet. Scientists noticed that these layers looked very similar to the sedimentary rocks found in ancient lake beds on Earth, the kind that form when water settles and compresses sediment over long periods of time. This discovery hinted that Mars may once have been covered in shallow lakes or seas. While some scientists suggest that wind might have played a role, most agree that liquid water was the driving force behind these layers. Then, in 2004, NASA's Opportunity rover landed in Meridiani's Planum and made one of the most important discoveries yet. Scientists chose for it to land in this location because the minerals hematite was detected there. Once on the ground, Opportunity found small, round mineral spheres, nicknamed blueberries, scattered across the surface and embedded in layered rocks. Rounded rocks, or blueberries, are still one of the main reasons why we believe there was water on Mars before. The reason why rounded rocks is because they are smooth while tumbling in flowing water over long periods of time. When rocks are carried by moving water, they are constantly bumping into each other and the steam bed. This wears down their sharp corners and edges until they become smooth and rounded. Now, the process could also be caused by the action of wind instead of water. But the reason why we know that rocks on Mars were rounded by water and not wind is because of their size of the rounded pebbles discovered on Mars, which are way too large to have been moved by wind alone, indicating a much more powerful force, such as flowing water, must have been acted upon them. In 2015, NASA made a new breakthrough. Using the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, scientists detected hydrated salt minerals in several regions of the planet. These areas had strange dark streaks that appeared to flow down steep slopes, lengthening during warm seasons and fading in colder months. Further study shows that the salt involved, called perchlorates, could lower the freezing point of water. This means small amounts of salty water could melt, flow briefly, then refreeze or evaporate as conditions change. This was the strongest evidence yet that liquid water still flows on Mars today, even if for only a short period of time. In 2018, scientists used data from the Mars Express orbiter announced something incredible. There is a subglacial lake beneath the Martian South Pole. The orbiter's radar instrument, MARSIS, detected a bright reflection deep under the ice. This reflection was a signal consistent with a layer of liquid water about 20 kilometers wide. Buried beneath 1.5 kilometers of ice and dust, this lake would have to be extremely salty to stay liquid in such cold conditions. If confirmed, it would be the first known stable body of liquid water currently existing on Mars and a potential habitat for life. And most recently, in 2024, scientists took another huge step forward by using seismic data from NASA's InSight lander. Researchers found evidence for vast underground reservoirs of liquid water deep within Mars' crust, about 11 to 20 kilometers below the surface. If this water is spread evenly across the planet, it could cover all of Mars in a layer 1 to 2 kilometers deep. While this water is too deep to reach with current technology, it is still an exciting discovery for scientists all around the world. These massive salty lakes are signs that life could possibly exist on Mars and explain why much of the ancient water has gone. While these discoveries are amazing, they open up the opportunity for even more questions. Was there ever life on Mars? Is there currently life on Mars? And will humans ever be able to make Mars our home?